Hi, Mark here. Thursday, October the 9th, 9:18 a.m. Eastern. That's 1:18 p.m. GMT. US session well underway. And let's have a look how the US dollar is performing. Another green candlestick, strong US dollar. I've got support at 98.43 and I've got resistance slightly higher than yesterday's high, sitting at 98.84, higher high, higher low. Started off strong, the US, a bit of a pullback, and you'll see that a few hours ago in the European session, US session, we're seeing US dollar strength again, index fighting back, looking up at the 98.84 resistance level. Sellers, of course, will be looking down at the 98.43 support. But strong US dollar to start. Let's have a look how that is shaping up on with the majors, starting with the Euro US. There you see the fourth consecutive red candlestick that's selling euro, buying US dollar strength against the euro. I've got resistance at 116.49 and I've got support at 116. I'll zoom in a bit on the hourly. There you can see an attempted fight back by the euro earlier in the European session, but since the US session is underway, again, we are seeing strong US dollar, selling euro, buying US, sellers looking down at the 116 support level. Let's have a look at the pound. Also, red candlestick, selling pound, buying US dollar strengthening, has strengthened against the pound again today. Third consecutive day, lower highs, lower lows. I've got resistance at 134.19 and support at 133.42. I can see a wick left behind here, so looks like a bit of an attempted turnaround reversal, buying pound, selling US. Let's zoom in on the hourly. There you see the attempted fight back by the pound, but in this hour, again, red. This is on the hourly candlestick. You can see selling pound, buying US, sellers looking down at the 133.42 support level. Let's have a look at the US yen. Got the daily for starters. And daily you're seeing a doji candlestick that's no body, open and close at the same level, has tried higher and lower. I've got support at 152.15 and I've got resistance at 153.21. So it's a 100 pip move already. It has gone higher, but come back to where it started alongside yesterday's close. Higher high, higher low, uptrend certainly intact. Let's have a look at the hourly. And there you can see strong US dollar through the going into the European session. And then there was a pullback, selling US, buying yen, all the way down in this hour to 152.15. But there's the wick left behind. So US dollar is fighting back against the yen right now and sitting pretty much in the middle of that range. Let's have a look at the US Canadian. US Canadian's been flat now. Has been going on for a week. You can see how price action contained within this narrow range between pretty much $1.39.30 and $1.39.60 within that 30 pip range. Look at all the closed prices within that range, really tight. Today supported 139.32 and I've got resistance at 139.62. But sitting flat in the middle of that range for now. Buyers will be looking up at the 139.60, 139.70. Buyers will want to try to get back or look to test, get to the 140 level, where sellers looking below the 139.30 area, looking down at the 139 area. between one sellers looking down at 139, buyers looking up at 140, but for now sitting right in the middle at 139.51. We've got a strong US dollar. We saw that to start right now. We can see a fight back on all fronts. Um, just going back to that index. There's the US dollar index. And there you can see strong US dollar gave up a little bit, fighting its way back. We'll see if US dollar strength can be maintained through the US session, or if there's going to be a fight back from the euro, the pound, the yen, and the Canadian. We've got resistance and support levels to work with. Good trading, and I'll see you at the end of the day.